In our last video, I already explained how to create asset master. Now in this video, we are going to see how we are going to purchase an asset directly from a vendor, and that too using FI by using the transaction code F-90. We usually use this F-90 transaction code when there is no purchase order will be there. Means we are not going to involve the purchase team, or directly from the FI point of view, we are going to record the transactions. And the company is going to buy the finance team is going to directly purchase the assets. And mostly will find that purchasing of softwares, some license renewal, or some consultancy equipments, or some small value of assets. So these type of assets directly we will purchase it from the purchase through finance team. Purchase will not be involved here. Okay, so in that case we can use F-90. Although big assets or any high value assets we will purchase through logistic team, or the purchase team will be involved. So in my next video, I will show you that with a proper business scenarios. But in this video, I am going to post the transactions through F-90, which is comparatively bit easy also. So we are going to purchase the asset with vendor. So it will be normal vendor invoice only, but we will not use here any B60 entry. For that, we have a dedicated Tcode is there, or dedicated transaction code is there. So now I'm in easy access, and we are going to post here the purchase entry. So we will go to it is there under your financial accounting, then go to fixed asset, then go to postings, and under this posting go to acquisition, and it is external asset acquisition. There is another process there, internal asset acquisition, which we will see also in this particular series, but this will be your purchase from vendor. So that will be your external asset acquisition, and F-90, that is with vendor. So what should the accounting entry here? Obviously it will be asset is going to debit and vendor is going to credit, but as asset is your sub ledger, then you will find the GL entry through, or the reconciliation entry through. So after posting, we will analyze that document. So let me use here F-90 transaction code. Like a normal document, you will find here all the informations are there, like your document date, your document type will be KR because it is vendor invoice, and the company code. So let me take here today's date. Okay, so it's normal. So, and what we are going to purchase, the previous asset what we created, that we are going to purchase. So we are going to purchase the printer. Okay, so if you have not checked that asset master creation, I will add that in the I button. You can check that. So we are going to purchase the printer, and credit will be 31, means vendor is going to credit here. So you need to specify the supplier. Okay, and in ECC also same transaction code applicable, although I'm using here S4, but in ECC same T code is applicable. So you need to specify your supplier. So let me select here supplier number 2, suppose. Okay, so supplier is going to credit 31, continue. Okay, and what should be the asset value here? So asset value is, let's say it is $600. So currency for this company code is USD. So let's continue with that, and it is 600 USD. Other informations, if you want, you can add it. And debit. So debit will be asset, and when asset is going to debit, that posting key will be 70. So if you have knowledge about the posting key, you can check that one. Otherwise, in my series, the learning series already, posting key I already explained. So that also I will add in the I button. You can check that. And we need to specify here the asset, and we created the asset 10003. That will be our printer, right? And this will be your external asset. Asset transaction type is 100. Now this amount is going to be debit amount, so which will be 600, and automatically you can see that while creating the asset master, profit center was there, so that's why in the acquisition transaction it is available. And simulate the document, simulate this entry. Okay, so this one is my vendor is going to credit, and 70 asset is going to debit, and we are going to post it. Document posted. Once the asset it's your operation document. So once the asset document posted, the acquisition entry posted, now I want to see the informations related to asset. I want to see the asset register. I want to see the GL informations related to asset, and I will analyze the document too. So to get these informations, one option, you can go to Asset Explorer, AW01N, or through navigation. Now as the transaction posted, so asset team want to analyze the informations. So for that they will go to the particular informations related to assets. You can go to info, there you can check, or otherwise you will also get the information here, AW01N transaction code. So select here the asset. Okay, so asset 1003 and all the relevant information. So these informations while creating the asset master, I have updated, like cost center, I have updated, profit center also updated. Okay, and this one is our reconciliation GL account, not this one, this one. This is our reconciliation GL account. So this information also you will find against this GL account 2003. The moment I posted the transaction, you will find that because ultimately in balance sheet you are going to show the GL balance related to this particular category of assets, so that also we can verify. So this particular it is GL account number 2003. 2003 is our reconciliation account, but while posting the transaction I never entered this GL number. It is because of configuration, because ultimately in balance sheet we are going to show this GL balance, and this is my primary ledger 0L. That means in our configuration, I have linked this depreciation area 01 with my ledger, leading ledger or primary ledger. So that is why whatever value I can see here, 600 asset value, same is also available here against the GL account. So when we prepare the balance sheet, we will take this data and it is available here. Ignore the other items like GBP and all because of multi-currency configurations, those are coming. But you can see this is our asset informations are available. This is not your asset. This is your categories. This is your group. So when we'll prepare the balance sheet, we will show there that computer and equipment balance is 600. But if I'm going to post further transactions, if we will purchase more assets, then you will find this GL account is getting updated in real time. Plus, you can see that if I'm going to other details, if I want to see, this is as for my depreciation area 01. So that in asset master, we have two depreciation area was there. So this is related to my depreciation area 01 and the other values. Like we purchased this asset in the month of December. For this company code, it is 02. I mean, Jan to December reporting we are using. So for 12 months, depreciation not yet posted. So that is our planned depreciation. So once we will post it, depreciation, or once we will run the depreciation program, then automatically posting entry you will see. Once we will do it, that time in that another video I will show you that. Okay, similarly if I will go to the comparison tab, so here you can see life of the asset we have maintained how many years in asset master, 5 years. So in asset master we have maintained 5 years. So from 2025 till 30 the values are showing here, and in this configurations we have maintained what is my depreciation key. I have maintained Y200 if you recall. So this is my depreciation key, and as per this it is 10% straight line method. So that's why this year it is showing proportionate value. This is only 1 month depreciation. It's in fact not 1 month. It is like from 8 till December, 31st December. This many depreciation it's showing. Next year onwards, full depreciation, 610%. So $60. You can see every year a fixed amount of $60 is coming. This is for one depreciation areas. Similarly, if I will go to depreciation area 10, which is for my tax valuation point of view, you will find a different informations here. Okay, so this is again similar values. Now, if we go to the first check the parameters. So in parameter, you can see a different depreciation key we are using. And as for this depreciation method, we are using WDIV method. Similarly, if we go to the comparison tab, so here you can see informations we are getting in a different way. And what is the asset value here? We have maintained 4 years. So that's why you can see data we are getting for 4 years. That is 2025 to 2029. If you'll check that video, we'll get all these details. And this year it is the same. 10% SLM or 10% WDV. So there is no difference. So that's why in both the depreciation, same value is coming 3.95. But next year onwards, you can see the depreciation values are changed. We can see another report related to asset, that is your asset balance report or asset history rather, you can say. Transaction code, you can use AR01. Similar information you will get here. So as per the depreciation area 01, okay, and you can see here. Check here. So acquisition value is 600 and this is your accumulated depreciation value showing current year and your closing value. So from here also we are going to get the asset informations. Now if we'll analyze this document, the transaction documents, let's check this document. This is the document I posted that time. So this is a normal entry view document and you can see the asset view also. In this asset view, also you can see the reconciliation informations are there. It is again related to core reconciliation team's activities. When user posted the purchase entry, this particular transaction posted. So that time we have seen the document number 19002 was posted automatically, because of backend configuration, you can see that my GL balance is also updated. So that time we are checking that 2003 GL account updated. How it is updated? Because of configurations. So user has not entered anything. While posting the document, I have not entered anything, but automatically you can see the GL balance is updated here, 2003 updated. Not only that, if we are working on multiple accounting principles, so here it is one accounting principle, that is local GAAP. Now, if I'm going to change my local accounting principle, that is tax valuations, you can see my document number is also changed, 81007, and my ledger also changed here, N1. This one is linked with my depreciation area 10. Now, if I'm going to change my ledger from leading ledger to non-leading ledger, you will find this balance is also going to be available there. So I will select here N1, and you can see here the balance will be there. Although in both cases I have capitalized here the same values, but we can take different values also. In subsequent scenarios, I will show you. This is known as your parallel accounting with parallel valuations. So we are using here two accounting principles, and as per that we have two different ledgers, leading ledgers and non-leading ledgers. Just with one transactions we can see many informations. If you are managing the asset, so you can see the asset data. If you are managing the GL, you can see the GL data. Or if you are working on the reconciliations, then automatically the reconciliation is there in the S4HANA. This method is quick, simple, and widely used for non-inventory related assets, means small value assets. For that purpose, directly we are going to post the FI entry or F-90 entry, so that quickly we can post the transactions. In the next video, I will post one asset acquisition entry through logistic. See you.